This is fucking weird, right? Like a weird angle. Wrong van. Because I'm in my van. Not my work van for once. But I made a couple of videos and I just washed them back. I don't like the way they turned out, turned them off, whatever. Deleted them. One, I was telling Jeffrey to get better because I found out through the grapevine he had the COVID and wasn't doing well. And when I was editing the video, because I was talking about a car accident or something, I don't even remember, but I was trying to figure out a way to put pictures in the video. I got frustrated and I wasn't going to put the pictures in. And then I got a message from Jeffrey. He said he was doing better. So I was like, well, alright, well, this isn't in a thing. It's just kind of sitting there against my GPS. So you fell over. Sorry. So I was like, well, I guess I just don't need to post this one. Then I got some weird bubble on my tire on my work van. So when I'm driving, especially on the highway, it's like do. And it's really loud. Like I can hear it in the video. So I gotta go get new tires. Then my brake pads started squealing. So that's where I went. I just went to the auto parts store to get brake pads. So I'll go home, put those brake pads on, and go get some new tires, and then hopefully everything will be back to normal, you know, on that front. Every day I get emails from places I've ordered online. Stock up, stock up, stock up. That's what everybody's telling you to do. I don't like this, man. I'm scared for all of us, honestly. It's like you either stock up big time and spend a whole bunch of money right now because you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I mean, we know that we can't get shit through FedEx already. Like, I think starting the 1st of March, no more FedEx shipping. And then I think April 5th is UPS, and then April 21st, if my memory's right, it's April 21st through the regular mail. So they give us like 8 weeks, 7 weeks, something like that. Like, and then, well, all the brick and mortar stores closed down. And I don't know. Like, my hope is that not too long after all this shit goes through, somebody in the government realizes, like, oh, we just fucked up. Like, not only has Biden shut down the damn pipelines and stuff and stopped certain things that we've been getting our oil from and our natural gas from, that has caused, I don't know if you noticed it, but since that day, gas prices are slowly going up. It's going to cost more to heat your home. It's going to cost more to get to work now. Like, what the fuck, man? Because now instead of depending on our own reserves, we got to buy it from overseas and shit. I hope pretty soon they figure out, like, a way to get all cars, even older cars, like, I could take in my old ass van and put an electric conversion kit on it or something. You know? Something. You shut down all those jobs in that industry. Gas prices are going up. Now all the jobs in the vape industry are about to go under. The post office is already in disarray, and now they're going to lose money from those shipping deals. Like, I don't understand. But hey, we're printing out another $2 trillion or whatever because he passed this fucking bill. Like, does he not have, like, really good financial advisors or something that know history? Like, that know if you keep printing out money like that, the money becomes worthless? There is a thing called hyperinflation. Do these people not know this? There's a lot of things that have been worrying me lately. A lot of things. And we're going to get into it all pretty soon. As time goes by, it just the way things are going, we're going to be paying $4 or $5 a gallon for gas. There's going to be a lot of people. I mean, fuck, there's still states that are shut. Like, why is California still shut down? Why are some of these other states still shut down? Like Ohio, we shut down, but we didn't shut down. Like, essential businesses were allowed open, which seemed like damn near everything except for non-franchises or something. But it was only for a couple months, not even. And here we are. It's the 1st of March. It was the Sunday before St. Patty's Day when Mike DeWine shut down Ohio. I remember that because me and Tom, the longest helper I've ever had, went and did a job down in southern Ohio, about 2 hours away, 2 hours south from my house, and about an hour and a half, 2 hours south from my house. And we were on our way back, and my old lady called me and said, everything's closing at 9 o'clock tonight. All the bars, restaurants, grocery stores, and they're shutting down the whole state. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And she said, it's all over the news and everything. And it was the Sunday before St. Patty's Day. Because I have a customer that she just bought this bar. And she remodeled it. She was dumping all kinds of money into it. I had to go there and clean out her hood system so she could pass inspections for the fire inspector and the insurance inspection. So that way she could open up her kitchen. And she was banking on St. Patty's Day to make back a lot of that money. And she wasn't even allowed to open. Like, I feel really bad for people like that. Like, she finally bought her bar. It was like her dream because she worked in bars since she was like 19 or 20, you know, bartending and stuff. And she saved up all this money and she got the loans and she bought the bar and she made it the way she wanted it, and all that money for nothing. And she probably didn't even make it because she was banking on St. Patty's Day and it never happened. That sucks. And then it also sucks for the people that were in business for, 20, 30 years, and then they get shut down like that, and they barely made it. But at least we were only shut down for like a month or two, and then they opened back up, little things slowly slowly at a time. And then everything's open now. Shit, like, we had a curfew, like 9 or 10 o'clock, or all the bars and shit had to shut down. That curfew's been listed. The whole football season, we had fans in the stands. I mean, there's other, like Florida, they got fans in the stands and stuff down there. In Florida and other states, like, and their numbers ain't no different than the states whose numbers are completely shut down. So I've been saying this since the beginning. Like, this is something that has to run its course. It just has to run its course. And yeah, some people are going to die. And I know this is going to make people upset, but who's to say that most of the people that died from coronavirus wasn't going to die this year anyway? When a lot of the people, like 75% of the people were like up in their 70s, 80s, and 90s. Like, who's to say they wouldn't have had a heart attack and died? Who's to say they wouldn't have died of natural causes? Because honestly, a lot of them that died already had pre-existing conditions. They weren't like completely healthy people. Yeah, there's a few completely healthy people that died or almost died. Yes. But how many? Right? Like, a lot of people get sick, they got better. A lot of people had it, didn't even know they had it, had no symptoms. Like, this is a weird-ass disease, right? But it's something that has to run its course. Like shutting everything down and then telling people, wear 2 masks. 1 mask is okay. 2 masks, way better. What's next? 3, 4? Like, Jesus, man. I really feel like the government did nothing but play on people's fear this entire year. And it's the same thing they did with the e-cigarette thing. And people in Congress are getting kickbacks from tobacco companies because they pretend it's big tobacco, but it ain't. This is what big tobacco needed. This is what big tobacco wanted from the beginning. So let's kill an entire small business industry that employs thousands of people, kills no one, helps people survive. I just hope like 5 years from now, they're like, wow, we fucked up. Look at all the money we lost. Look at all the tax revenue we lost. Look at all the jobs we killed. Look at all the people that went back to smoking that we killed. But they don't care. You know why they don't care? Because they need your money. The pharmaceutical companies need your money. The states need that MSA money. They don't give a fuck. You're just a little guy. You're expendable. You're like the front lines in the army. They need the sharpshooters in the back, the bullet sponges in the front, right? I had no faith in our government. I had no faith in the health system. And I know I'm not the only one. Because if they could take something like this that saves so many lives and destroy it the way they did in a matter of a couple years, who's to say they won't do that for other things? You know, land of the free, as long as it doesn't interfere with the government's pocket and the bottom line of big industry. It should be in parentheses, right? Now I see shit on Twitter about the black market. No shit. What? We've been telling people forever, you can't stop it. You can't stop drugs. How are you going to stop that? People are overdosing on heroin every day. People are breaking into people's houses to get money for crack every day. And you think you're going to stop vaping? What the fuck? How delusional are you people? Like, really? Like, all you did was take it from an industry that made sure everything was good and kosher and good for people. People wouldn't get sick. Made sure there was no shitty additives in it. Made sure the devices were made the way they were supposed to be. You took it from a regulated industry to an unregulated black market where people now, if they don't get it from somebody they trust, who knows what's in it? Who knows? They'd be vaping fucking Drano for all they know. I don't know, man. But I'm gonna keep this a little short. You guys be good. Take care of yourselves. I'll be back real soon. I promise. Real soon. Real soon. Stock up if you can, man. Remember, set goals. One goal should be to stock the fuck up. If you need anything, you know where I'm at.